we've been discovering the beauty of just this non-conceptual life. So even if there are concepts, they're just played with. They're not taken so seriously, and you know, as if our life dependent on it or something. Yes, the simplicity of this, not living on the basis of some concepts, but living just as it is. As simple as that. And very often I've said that the power of belief can only be applied to concepts. You cannot believe imagery. A sense of joy can come, but a sense of grief can come on watching some appearance. But there is nothing to believe in that. So just contemplate into the nature of belief and see what it is that can be believed. Can we believe anything other than a concept? You'll find that it's only ideas, concepts, thoughts, same thing, which can get our belief. And by definition, a thought presumes the existence of a separate entity that I am. Even the most glorious ones, even if it is saying that you are one, you're presuming that this entity that you believe yourself to be is now become one, or is the oneness. So these conceptual words are just nothing compared to the truth of what is. But it's been like this here, that in this realm, that everyone has seemingly relied on these. And it takes some amount of de-addiction through satsang or the spiritual paths. We feel we have to let go of this identity, let go of these concepts. And even in satsang, there is the danger that we pick up new concepts. This happened here also. When I first became spiritual after being an atheist for most of my life, then I felt these are wonderful concepts. I can just use them. So then this entire conceptual framework was created here. But I realized when the appearances seemingly became strong, it was not helping me. Not really, anyway. And I'm so grateful to those strong experiences because it helped me open beyond those concepts to just see what's going on. If I know all of this spiritual stuff, but why is it still that my life is seemingly this up and down still continues? In that way, we can be grateful to our suffering that happens because it opens us up. It crushes these concepts that we feel are very valuable. And in the spiritual path also, the seeming path also, we can have this sense that I'm learning so much now. I'm almost there comes from this. The sense of almost being there comes from this. I'm learning so much now, just a little more and I feel it will become on the edge of the cliff. Also, so these concepts and also some feelings. So if some beautiful feelings start coming to you when you're in Satsang, oh, this is beautiful. Imagine a little more of this and I will just be a madman, the madman that I heard about. And I'll be like Rumi and I'll be writing beautiful poems in his glory. Like that it comes because the feelings can come so beautifully. So you attach the sense of progress to these feelings. And what can happen? Very quickly they can also dissolve. Like all comings and goings, these are also comings and goings. And then with that comes some ideas about unworthiness, not getting there, not happening for me. So don't attach to the content of concepts or the states or feelings which are arising. Then what is here? Like I've been saying that there's this lump of content which is fluttering in front of us. But does any of it really touch what really is? And you will find it doesn't. So how can that which is untouched be found through the content of these concepts or what kind of states are arising or not arising? I'm not saying that we must be averse to this beautiful bliss is coming, joy is coming, love is coming. We must not be averse. Accept them as beautiful gifts. But to be attached and to say that this is freedom, that would be a mistake. So it starts off with this idea, and many also teach this, so-called self-help programs. Just think happy thoughts. Starts off like that. Just think happy thoughts. Don't. You're making yourself unhappy by thinking unhappy thoughts. Then how are you creating your next thought? This is a fallacy. Yeah, I can create it. I'll tell you what I'm creating. And then you wait for the thought to come and say, this is going to be my next thought. It already came. So-called secret. So don't worry about the appearance and disappearance of thoughts. Of course, who would not want only happy thoughts? Nothing against happy thoughts. I'm just saying that if you're dependent, then when some spiteful attack or defense thoughts come, then again you will come to this conclusion that I haven't made it, I haven't got to the freedom that I want. So forget about it. Thoughts gone, states gone, body pain gone. Everything is allowed to be exactly as it is, and being is just being. In this state of simple allowing, not resisting anything, being remains unassociated. This is the fruit of satsang. To unburden that which can never be burdened seems to be the game that we are playing. But if that is the game, let's play. How do we pretend to be burdened? Only by picking up these concepts. So I've been feeling to say since yesterday about this non-conceptual life. And no concept, no matter how pure, holy, glorious it might be, it cannot truly define the truth of what you are. And we can look at some, the popular ones. Very popular in Satsang is the concept that I haven't got it. So can we laugh at it now? Can we laugh at the idea I haven't got it? Because this I doesn't exist to get it. And the I that is all there is. There is nothing for it to get. Cannot give anything to the I. It is not bound also. How will you give it freedom? And as I was saying yesterday, as we say that let's burn this concept, I haven't got it, into the fire of satsang, very quickly the mind offers the opposite, which is I have got it, which is as laughable as I haven't got it. It says, okay, if I haven't got it is not true, then I have got it must be true. Because the mind cannot fathom the neutrality which I speak of. So I have got it also must go into the same fire because it is also rubbish. There is nothing to get. This way we can notice the tendency of the mind to swing from opposites, but never remain in neutral. Actually, neutrality means no mind anyway. And in this way, all of us can look at our most sacred concepts, our holy concepts, and discover that that which is truly holy is not needing the support of this concept or the belief in this. You see, because some of you might say that, what do you say, burn all concepts, but here there is this concept that I have this great love for you, I have this great reverence for my master, but that which we have, this love and devotion and reverence, is not reliant on your belief in this. Your belief is not creating the devotion. Your belief is definitely not creating the love. So forget about it. Because if it is still, and we've seen this often in the Sangha also, if it is still the subject of some thought, then when the content of the thought changes, you feel the relationship with the master also changes. You see, because one day the thought will come, oh, I love him so much, I always want to be with him. The next day the thought can come, but I feel I've had enough. Maybe I need some space to myself. Something. So if our love is just dependent on the content of thought, then it's not what we are talking about. That's why I said that our most sacred, holiest concepts can also be thrown into the fire of satsang. With no fear about what remains if I throw everything away. because the truth definitely does not need to rely on the crutches of these concepts. So, like this, the self inquiry or self audit can happen and see that what beliefs am I still, as consciousness itself, believing, pretending to be real for me? What am I still giving meaning to?